Hello everyone. So it's Christmas Day and Merry Christmas to you all. So today I'm gonna show you how to enable this ragdoll and then how to get up smoothly from that ragdoll like this. So this animation is triggered when I fall face up. If I fall face down, let me see, like this, character has a different standing up animation. This one. Okay, so let's see how to implement this. And this episode is sponsored by these generous patrons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Alright, so first of all I should mention that I have updated the project to Unreal Engine 4.26 and so far I haven't seen any of the complications after the update. Everything works as expected, nothing is changed. Right, so yeah, so today I'm gonna work on a feature to enable ragdoll when I fall from a higher ground. So for example, now if I fall like this, you see this is just an animation, so the character gets up like this. And the problem I have with this function is this. Let's say, let me rotate this way. If I have some platform like this, and if I fall into that, oh, there is enough room. So if it is like this, let's see, it doesn't look realistic. So that's what I want to avoid. Let me move this a little bit backward and show it clearly. This effect, so it's same as like falling on a flat ground. So to fix that, actually what we have to do is enabling ragdoll. But yeah, it's the enabling ragdoll is not the problem. The problem is recovering from the ragdoll. So that's the hard part. So yeah, let's see. Let's open our character. And here yeah, we already have this toggle ragdoll function implemented. As I remember, I think last time we started working on this, but then we were satisfied with the animation and I want to resume it from that point today. So let me delete the unused parts we have here. So where is the on land event? Here in the on landed event we call this if ragdoll is not enabled, we enable it, but actually instead of enabling the ragdoll, what we do is playing this animation. That's all we do. So instead of just playing the animation, we should right here So what we do is, when we fall for more than 1.5 seconds, when we keep falling for more than 1.5 seconds, we call this toggle ragdoll function with the true. But here we don't enable the ragdoll, we just enable this falling montage. And once we are landed, if we have enabled the ragdoll, I call toggle ragdoll with a false parameter. So there what happens is, I play this fall flat and animation, and then I play this get up montage. So that's what I do at the moment. So far no ragdolls are enabled. Right, now let's, here when we fall, let me break this part for now. Let's get into getting back part later on. So first let me open this montage. Here let's add a montage notifier. And enable ragdoll, let's name it like this, enable ragdoll, but I don't think we need to have a proper name here. And under notify begin, I'll get the mesh and set physics blend weight. Let's try something like 0.8, because when we fully enable ragdoll, no matter what, things get complicated usually. Right, let's see what happens now. Oh, it didn't work as expected. What happened there? Alright, actually what happened is, the move, when I start running and stop suddenly running, I had played and stop running montage, so that triggered. But without running, I'll fall off the cliff and see what happens. It kind of works, but why does it jitter? Let's see. Let's try 0.9. Oh, alright, this is my ragdoll actually. So let's see what happens if I simulate it. Well, it's not perfect, but it's fine for now. And actually I have, to the root, I have added this small body, but I don't think that matters here. Alright, let's check again. Right, still we have that kind of jerking, snapping effect. Maybe that's because we have this enable only 0.9. Let's try enabling, setting it to 1 and see what happens. No, I think it's fine then. Alright, so Now the problem is this. If I enable the visibility of the capsule, you will see the character is moving away from the capsule. See, let me show you again. Character stays there, the capsule stays there, and character is down there. But if I add movement input, you can see capsule is moving independently from the character. Okay, and let me open the animation blueprint. Here, do we need to have any more changes here? No. But here we have this turn event, stop event, these things. Where do I use this? Turn and stop. City in event graph. No, right here I use the turn event in the event graph. So I use them to keep to automatically play animations to match the movement. But when we are in the ragdoll mode, I don't think we should activate these parts. So let's keep that in mind for now. That's the reason to see that, you see, if I fall down and see, there are some movements in the capsule happening like that. So the reason is that. Okay, so what's next? So we need a way to inform that we have enabled the ragdoll into this character blueprint, animation blueprint. So here in the BPI character animation, let's add a new function, set ragdoll enabled. Set ragdoll state enabled, and let's implement it. Set ragdoll state. Let's promote it to a variable enabled. Right, now if at the beginning of these events I'll add a branch and let's continue this only if ragdoll is not enabled. Let's make this macro ragdoll check, and you'll use it here as well. Okay, That's a small issue we have. Actually we have bigger issues to worry about at the moment. So how to keep the capsule attached to the mesh when the ragdoll is enabled. So for that, I have to call that enable ragdoll state function as well, and let's do that where here. Do we have a reference to? No. Get anim instance, set ragdoll state to true here. False part, we haven't done that yet. And right, so yeah, here we have this ragdoll enabled, and in the event graph, in the tick, let's add another node. What should I call it? Keep capsule attached. So here let's have a branch. No, let's add a sequence. Whatever happens here, so everything else will go on independently. The execution will continue by doing it this way. So if ragdoll is enabled, we can get the pelvis location of the mesh. Get socket location. We might have to change the rotation as well, but let's look into that later. So here I need to use pelvis, and from the pelvis location, usually pelvis is here and the capsule location is here. So pelvis is in the middle of the capsule, so therefore we can add the half height of the capsule component and add it to here, and we can set actor location with this calculated location. So in this way we should be able to keep the capsule attached and move as the character mesh moves with the ragdoll effect. Oh no, something went wrong. Let's see again. Oh, it's moving up for some reason. Let's select it and see. Yeah, it is moving up. Okay, why is that happening? Sorry, the problem is this. So I enable the ragdoll only when this notify here has begun. So we can't use this ragdoll enabled. Okay, so then let's have another boolean variable follow Ragdoll. Okay, let's set it to true here. Right, and for this condition, instead of Ragdoll enabled, I'll use follow Ragdoll. Now it should, oh wait, should be connected like this. I was just testing if there is a problem with that. Okay, now let's see. Oh, why am I getting this vibrating effect? Maybe my camera is vibrating. Oh yeah, actually we can check that. If I detach the character, if I unpossess the object, yeah, actually character is not vibrating, so the camera is vibrating for some reason. Let's see. Oh, this location keep changing. Why is that? Okay, so then instead of directly setting this, let's get vector location and loop it to this to see if we can get rid of the vibration effect. Yeah, it is gone. Okay, now the next problem is how to get up. So actually if I just disable the physics simulation, character would be straightened up in an unnatural way, but we need to prevent that, and we need to get up the character in an organic way. But how do we do that? Okay, for that we have something called pause snapshots in animation. Right, before that, let's just disable the ragdoll and make the character stand up. So for that, what we have to do is right, this is going ragdoll part, and let's add a delay like 5 seconds, and then let me collapse this. As go ragdoll, and this part, what comes after this is recover from ragdoll. Right, now here I'll get the mesh. Let me the parts that we have done here, we can just copy them. blend weight, I set it to 0, so this will quickly disable, but it wouldn't look good, but that's where we're going to start. And right, and here let's play that get up animation. It's like here. Let's first play the animation and then set the blend weight. Play montage, and the montage is this get up. This get up animation that we have already used, and also we have already created a get up montage as well. So let's also add a montage notifier here, and on the notifier begin, let's call this right. Shall we see what happens? Wait, why it didn't? Sorry, I haven't selected the get enough montage here, that's why. Okay, it does work, but it's not smooth at all. And also we need to have two animations. If we are facing upwards, we should use actually I have two get up animations. Get up, this one if I am facing down, and this one if I am facing up. So how to detect if I am facing down or facing up? In this skeleton head, this is the forward of the head. No, not the forward. Let's add a socket. Head socket. Let's make it look forward. Like this. Okay, now now the forward vector of this head socket and the 𝐬𝐻 component of that should have a positive value if this character is looking up. So it may not be a perfect condition, but I think that should be enough. Let's see here. From the mesh we can get a socket rotation and head socket, and from this we can get forward vector. By splitting this I can get the Z component of that, and if this one is larger than 0, that means character is looking up. So I can select this montage. If this is false, that means facing down, so I can use the get up montage, and that means this one. And if the character is facing up, I should use this animation, facing up animation, and standing up. So let's create a montage for this one as well, and I'll add a montage notify here. So this is stand up. Right, now the animation should be played accordingly. Right, the animation played is correct. Let's see if we can make the character fall face down. No, both cases facing up. Okay, anyway, that's all right. Now let's see how to make this character smoothly go into that animation instead of just snapping it. Oh, right, it is correct. Okay, so for that, here in this, where is our interface? Let's add another function, capture pose, and another one to disable pose merge. We will need that later. Oh, it's disable. Compile. Now here capture pose. Oh, event disable pose event. Right, now when I call the capture pose event, what I want to do is capture the current pose of the character mesh. So we can there is a function called save pose snapshot. I'll name it Ragdoll pose. Copy that, I will need it. And then let's have another Boolean variable, use saved pose, and I'll set use saved pose to true. Here all I'm gonna do is use save pose to false. So when I call this capture pose, and the animation we can have this blend poses Bible. So as the false pose, I can use whatever this default state I'm getting at, and as the true pose, you can, if I use saved pose as the parameter, as the true pose, I can use pose snapshot, and if I give the same name like before, then it will use for the animation that is snapshot made out of the characters mesh. False plane time, I'll make it 0.4. so when I set this to false, we would have some time to blend in and out. Right, now here, before setting this blend weight to 0, I'll on the enemy instance, I'll call capture pose, and just to be safe, let's give a delay, or maybe not, we don't need to do that. Right, and then set ragdoll state to false. Oh, we already have that. And also we can use disable pose merge. Now let's see what happens. Nothing actually. No, I didn't get anything good. Why? Okay, let's this is the issue. I call disable pose merge right after this, so we need to have some time here. Oh, is that? Let's disconnect this for now. Okay, character is staying in that final pose, right? That much is correct. So let's add a delay here, like 0.2 seconds. Here also I think let's add no, maybe we don't need the delay here. Oh, we do. Yeah. Yeah, actually we have to compensate for this true blend time. Let's make it 0. See, now we have somewhat smooth transition. Okay, let's try to land the character in the other direction. Right, that is also better. Let's try again. Only problem we have in this animation is the character kind of slides on the ground. But I'm not sure how to fix that. Maybe, let's see. Do we have enable root motion? Yeah. Maybe let's enable root motion for this one as well and see how it looks. Still not smooth. Oh, that's wrong. Is root motion wrong here? Yeah, I think we should use instead of anime's first frame, ref pose, and let's try it. Right, that's better. Okay, so we have finalized our system. So I am gonna stop this episode right here. I'll make the capsule again hidden, and thanks for watching. So if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. Link would be in the description below, and also the project file will be available for the download. And thanks for watching. See you in another episode. Goodbye.